What's up, guys? There we go. Hey, what's up, Peanut? How's it going? How's audio and everything looking over there? I'm still getting used to this YouTube's shorts multi-streaming thing. I mean, I just went live, I think like 60 seconds ago. So I'm just getting live. You guys aren't getting audio? Let me see. Could be. Let me see what's going on. Let me see. Here, how's it now? Their audio now? Yeah, thanks, Peanut. Ark, is things working out now? Let him have that. All right. Yeah, down to ulti. Bump him off. Some boost. He's just gonna pass that to me, which I'm fine with. Ooh, close one. Patience. Thought he was gonna go for a bump there. Is that slotted? That's slotted. Yeah, sorry, RJ. I'm just playing with my friend. But I will be doing like community stuff if you join the Discord. So just type !Discord. It's a horrible 50. Good enough though. Oh, I almost sniped him back. Yeah, if you join my Discord, I thought that was going higher. So on me if we get scored on. Yeah, that's on me. But yeah, Peanut, I'll be doing community stuff later next week. So if you type !Discord, it should send you a link, or you can just look in the description. He almost don't gold that. Ooh, I should have trusted. Low here. Should be good for ulti. Missed the boost. He gets it over him. Close one. I shouldn't have just been waiting there. Bump him off. Should be good for ulti. Should have another. Avoid the bump. Yeah, I'm playing way too passive this game. Should have been a goal. Ulti's dead, so I need to buy boost. Yeah. Should have that. Oh, I have that. That was a horrible touch. I need to get back up to this. Whew. Glad he missed. Got away from him. Got him off the line. Oh, I didn't think ulti was going. Nice. Can you just get it wide? No, he can't. Low boost. Nice. That should just be in. Demo helps us out though. Forced it low. Over to ulti. Grab boost. Yeah, not bad for a first game on. We're just warming up. But yeah, how's everybody's day going? That was a horrible kickoff. I don't know how I still won that. And that, my friends, is why you ball chase in twos. Does that get in? No, it doesn't. Aw, he didn't bump me. I had the angle. I'm missing boost way too much. Random. Should force him out. Ulti should have it. Yeah, we'll just reset. Take this a little slow. Oh, I thought ulti was just going to take it. Grab boost. Alright, Shadow, stall time. This guy hasn't been too threatening. Yeah. Let ulti grab boost. Oh, I thought it was going. Nice try there, bud. Read that ground pinch all day long. Hoping he would put that on target. Make sure he can't grab boost. just need to play this fast. Nice. See, a lot of times in this game it's just about being faster than everybody. It's not the only thing, but it definitely helps. Here. That was a horrible flick. There's no boost. Should be going right, yeah. Okay, if that had gone in, that would have been clean. Okay, got boost. Nice shot. To be fair, I don't know what Grippy Caps is worrying about. That was on him. Oh. Yeah, Ulti's just playing cleanup crew right now for me. But yeah, I'm working towards getting 1,000 subs on YouTube, and I'm over here on Twitch as well. So if you're enjoying it, definitely drop a sub or a follow, whichever one. Nice little. Yeah, I don't really think that's technically pre-jump. That should have been a pre-jump. Sitting here talking about it, and he lays me up for one. And I just didn't trust. Good save. Could get out the way. Yeah, well, he's got that. Okay, they're gonna give me space. I couldn't get around the second guy. Let's grab pads. These guys are positioning really well. That was a abysmal wall play from me. Let's see if I can redeem it. No. At least kept it high, making him use boost. Should have left that for ulti. Leave that one instead. Okay, he doesn't challenge. He's playing to 50 there, and You just didn't go. That's the like weird thing about this rank. Yeah, all right, good kickoff win. Ooh. Ulti had to have been playing ones with how many boost pads he's picking up. All right, does he get anything? Nope, but I can send this off the wall. Ooh, close one. There he is. We're finding our groove against these guys. They're not really great at the change of pace. So I think as long as we keep mixing that up more. Ooh, I was not expecting you to go for the demo. Horrible shot from both of us, honestly. Well, until ulti does it. So 2 bad shots and then one good shot. So that stuff happens. Good beats. Just want to slow this down, grab boost. Yeah, ulti's got that. Grab some boost. Good force and good save. Okay, ulti just messes up on the wall there. Not the touch I wanted. I was trying to get that back to ulti. Oh. Man, my shooting's just atrocious right now. Nice little tease. I'm not getting anything there. Just bang it, just bang it. Oh. Nice. But yeah, as soon as he's getting around, we're getting around one of them, they're overcommitting a lot. So we just need to be cognizant of that and punish it. Okay. Oh, I had the dunk on the first one. Does ulti bail us out here? Nice. Where are we at now? I don't have Bacchus mod on. So for those of you who don't know, me and Ulti are both coaches. Yeah. Not the zap dash I wanted, but Ulti, grab boost. Come on. Used to play that towards me more. I could have saved that, but I wasn't expecting him to just leave it. Placement. Yeah, see there, I saw he was towards their back post, so I just needed to slot that front post. Didn't really matter the speed of it for the most part. Nice. I wish he had just grabbed boost there. Not exactly how I wanted that pass to happen, but still worked out. Okay, that was interesting. Let this bounce back mid, send it wide, grab boost. All right, so here I'm gonna make sure I grab all those pads. Okay, he's getting bumped. Oh, that's just free. And ulties. Oh, that would have been a nice pass if we were in comms. Where was he and all that? Nice, right underneath him. Dude. I didn't even notice the bump until he said it. Yeah, that was horrible. That's either got to be more power or that's, well, yeah, that just needs to be more power. Either as a pass or as a shot. Feel this boost. Ooh, I'm glad they missed that. Gosh, my shooting is something else today. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that drop. Okay. Yeah, this guy's giving us a little more space than the other guys were. Ooh. I say that, and then there's that pre-jump. Got boost. I really need to start braking on those turns. That's one of the things I've noticed is that I don't do. Oh, he missed that boost. That would have been a goal. Nice. Good little shadow defense. Oh, what are you doing, ulti? Keep looking for him, and he's right behind me. Playing some mind games, making him try and use some resources. Forced him off that by chasing from behind. Here, they might get a touch. Yeah. Here, yeah, make him throw it away. Yeah, ulti's got that 100%. Up to ulti, back to me. Aw, he had the vision, just not the mechanics. I mean, if they're just gonna keep giving us that. Yeah, he's up. I just grab this boost. Why is ulti upfield? Just bang it. That was the luckiest touch. There we go. Yeah, I had to respect that pinch there. Yeah, I need him to start banging the ball more. Because, like, I have the passing lanes, he's just controlling it. That should have been an open net. Yeah, like right here, like there's no reason to control that. Like just bang that to open space. It's like now you get them back in time. Like that's why we're getting awkward. That should not have worked. All right, they're gonna bail us out. Consistent kickoffs, everybody. We're expecting him to be there and shoot that. Ah, couldn't get the catch. It's like, I need them wide. How did I not get that demo? Oh, dude's playing like Lethmere. What is he doing? It's throwing me off. Pre-flip's our only good guy. He just needs to... Just bang it. Nice. He's still taking a little too long. Yeah. Good fake challenge. If I have any amount of boost there. There's the pass. Oh, he didn't believe. Save. All right. Loose. If I got slightly better touch there, that was a goal. It's over both. Believe. Yeah, we just weren't in the same rhythm in that game. Yeah, let me know if you guys are enjoying the commentary or if you guys have any questions. That was a horrible takeoff. S2, he's got that. Aw. That should have been a goal. End up squeezing it out. Yeah, these guys' kickoffs are slightly slower. So the way you deal with people that have slightly slower kickoffs is you just flip into it later. He didn't go. Ulti's backing off. Nice. And I just totally beamed that. No, I didn't. Open nets. All of our worst enemy. Yeah, so that's something that you can do. Is I've said in the last one, I noticed his kickoff is slower than mine. So I'm jumping a little bit later and using my flip just a little bit later. Ooh, good touch by him. Is back into our corner. Hey, I was expecting a 50. Ulti's low, so I need to take over. Yeah, just grab pads. So I'll put myself near the play. Don't have to do anything too crazy. Just make it annoying. Made him use boost. Good bump, but recovery practice. Popping that up so he can get boost. Oh, there's no boost. All right, safe. Ooh. Cool. We're just buying time. He can get that. Nice. Yeah, and see, I'm still abusing that. Just flipping ever so slightly later. What a shot. See how I'm beating him to the ball there because he's trying to delay it, or he just has a slower kickoff. So in that instance, I'm just jumping and taking that 50 a little bit later to kind of delay his delay kickoff. That was weird. He got that boost. Let him waste all his. Ulti's gonna go. That's just open. Realize that's an early up. Bring that down. Oh, this should be fun. Usually with a name like that, it's a Smurf. Do I slot that fast enough? Yes, I do. All right, let's see what type of kickoff this guy has. Okay, so he's doing delay kickoff, so. I don't think Ulti was expecting that. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, just trying to buy time, get that away from him. It's a little dangerous to do if you're not trusting your teammate to be there, but good fake by him on the wall. So this What a Save guy definitely definitely not the Smurf with the way his kickoffs have been going. Oh, that was open. He just needed to bang it. Still open. Yeah, this What a Save guy is he's playing like he's boosted or in the process of being boosted. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, like there's no shot somebody like an almost this is almost GC lobbies. Like gosh, that was such a horrible flick. Now just apply back pressure. Yeah, like anybody that's not getting boosted is already on top of this ball. Not expecting it to be backwards in net there. He had the right position. It was just if he's facing forward, that's a goal. Yeah, that's the you're definitely getting boosted and panicking. Because, yeah, like, I have complete control over his kickoff. Like, he's not flipping or anything. Like, yeah, like, you got to see that coming a mile away. Aw. I say that and do that. Yeah, he doesn't have anything here. Nice. Ulti has it. Wait. I need to watch this back. Okay, I just narrowly miss him. Good even kickoff. I should have gone for mid boost. Yeah, let ulti take it. Get wide. Am I mechie today? It's at least on target. Gosh, that was horrible. That was almost as bad of a touch. Got the boost at least. Got his other boost. Yeah, let him touch that to ulti. And that's just in. I mean, that's what you get for passing it straight at the net instead of to me. Oh, that was greedy. So was that. Fifty it to the side. Ulti's there. Oh, if that boost was there. Ooh. It's not expecting him to dive there. Nice save. Get it to him, who has boost. He nails the shot. Good save from them. Ball chase to force it off of him. Now ulti has space. I should have trusted that. It's still a goal. And I just caster cursed. You not today, but you join Discord. I'll be doing community events soon. You can find the Discord in the description to any one of the videos. But I'm playing with a fellow coach, Ulti, right now. Oh, if I get that bump. Oh, I thought the boost was spawning. Hey, champ 2. Yeah, take time. I really just needed to bang that in hindsight. Waiting for ulti to go. Just making sure this guy doesn't have boost. If ulti has boost, that's a goal. Ulti, why are you backing away? There you go, free ball. Oh, you just gotta hit those. Nice, just like that. Where are you at, ulti? Nice. Oh, dude. It's funny when these guys think, oh, man. Come on, ulti, put that away. Ah, dude. Oh, why are you running away? Come on. LT just needs to stop leaving the ball. Like right there. I forgot just how much easier it is to turn in the Fennec. That was a horrible touch from me. It's such a weird demo. Nice little curve dash. Come on, ulti. Turn upfield. Bang that. Back to you. Almost had him. Like, you gotta take the shot there. Oh. That should have been a goal. I can use all that boost. I get back to commentating now. But yeah, so here. Yeah, that was just a bad touch. He was going for a 50. How did I miss that boost? Gosh, that was a horrible kickoff. I messed up my flip. That was a good save by them. That was a horrible touch by me. Let's get back post here. Low, good save. That was ambitious by me. I just need to grab boost. I'm gonna go all the way back. Ah, I should have cheated up. Either way, he's low boost. Nice, good clear. He's gonna send this to the opposite side. Oh, he's just gonna score it. Almost clean. That was such a horrible shot. It should not have gone in. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Ooh, where's the boost? There it is. Yeah, he's got that. Where was he? Oh, he was upfield. That's why. Would have been good in threes. Yeah, it looks like this guy's just now like working on his like speed flip kickoff. That was such an awkward challenge on low boost. Yeah, Vampires is mad, and I can kind of understand with how bad JD's kickoff is. Also, like, he's going for boosts. Like, JD's making, like, all the mistakes someone who's boosted would make. That was such a horrible touch. Who should spawn? Yeah, I'll just get the back. By time. All right, and here comes the train. Where are we sitting at now? Yep. Two cars of the cars of one. Or two cars for the price of one. Wow. And that, my friends, is why you do not grab boost on kickoff. Uh, oh, dude, come on. Bro, what are you doing right now? Oh. Oh, that should have been a goal. Oh, almost stole it. Bro, just control it. Mm. He doesn't get that bump. Yo.
What do you think I'm saying so far?
The big thing is the person with the most power goes. And
Yeah.
like with twos is all about possession, not power. Like I would agree with that in threes, but in twos it just makes no sense because somebody always gets in a bad spot because you're basically trying to play threes.
I think power might be the wrong word. What I mean to say is like the ability to play it towards their side faster and go. And the idea is like as you cross it, right? So like if you have the ball and then you take that 50 and you cross it to the other side, the idea is that you veering off to that cross will always be ready. And in the event that it goes internal to the other way, that's where you get to do your loop on defense. Because then you have the ability to go get time, you have the ability to stay on the cross because no way are they going to have anything. And then that's where you're going to have that player ball chase through. So it's not that you're never ball chasing, it's that you're only ball chasing if your teammate isn't on the same side. So if they are, then instead of that, if they're on the same side, the person who was first man on that ball will get out and cross all the way to back end so that you can go in with more ability.
I would say that's a really bad idea outside of comms.
Okay.
So like,
see, I think I have the spatial. I feel like every time I see you do it, I'm always getting into position properly. But are you saying like it literally causes a delay based off visual?
Yeah, because like a lot of times like it just doesn't make sense for me to leave that ball from where I'm sitting. And then you're coming in on top of it, and I'm like, oh, why are you here?
Yeah. So I think what you're thinking I'm saying here, right? So let me draw it real quick. Can you hear the music or no?
No.
Okay, good. All right, so... Oh, that's not what I wanted. No, please don't. 50-50 shot. You open Epic or the Epic Pen. All right. So let's say, like... Yeah, go ahead.
Turn off...
Are you streaming this?
Yeah, I'm streaming, but...
Oh, gotcha. My bad.
Yeah, but I'm not getting anything from you.
Okay. Oh, you're not... Like, I'm not share screening?
Like you are, it's just not loading.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, hold on. There we go.
There we go, yeah.
Good? Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say
maybe.
You're here, right?
Hold on, it's buffering.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
Can you drop it to 720? I think whatever...
Like clashing with it, sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
With your compression rate or whatever?
Yeah.
Your bit rate?
Yeah.
Is that good?
No. It's still...
No? Still?
Yeah, anytime I try to make it big.
I'm not sure. That feels like it's on your end.
Yeah. That is weird.
Not sure.
Does it work?
Maybe it's frame rate. No. Hold on.
Yeah,
frame rate might be related.
Yeah.
So I'll make it 30.
Try doing something. Okay. Yeah.
Good?
Yeah, good enough.
Okay. Let me see if I can... Hold on. I want to make it 1080 because I think it'll do 1080. I think it was the frame rate that was a problem.
No, just keep it 720.
Here, is that working?
It's like super choppy now.
Ah, dang it. All right, I'll fine.
Yeah, just keep it at 720. Okay.
There. Good? Okay. So I'll kind of show you what I mean here. As an example. So you see how here I'm crossing left to right?
It's just lagging.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It's like I'm crossing left to right, or no? Is it still lagging?
It's just lagging out.
Okay. How do I'm trying to think. So really, the rule is we're never on the same side.
And
That's the idea.
that's the whole issue. Is there are times when it makes a lot of sense to be on the same side.
So I think the
Specifically when
reason,
your teammate has space. Because that's what threw off a lot of things, is I'd be up for a solo play, and
Yeah.
you would be on the opposite corner, or like opposite mid boost, and then
Yeah.
now you're just completely useless to the play because of how far you are, and there's no way for me to get a good 50, other than me
right.
do
So to
nothing
clarify,
but drive towards the middle and 50.
to clarify, it's not saying you should always 50 to cross it.
No, I'm saying that there's no way for me to get you involved because of how you're positioning, and that I'm getting challenged immediately.
Get me involved in my positioning. Okay, hold on. Let me
Yeah.
watch for a bit.
Because like anytime I go up the sidewall to like try and do something and I'm being challenged, like you're just completely useless because you're so far wide.
I think one thing I noticed was like, okay, so I'm looking right now. I don't know if you have the replay. Mm-hmm. Okay, can you get a 424 on top clock for me?
No, I don't have the replay.
Okay, can I send it to you? It's up to you if you want to go
yeah.
over it or not.
It's just streaming.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, but no, like if you tell me like where everybody's at, like.
So idea being, you've got the opponent going up the wall with the ball, and they don't have full possession on it, right? So they're closing back in on it, and you're shadow defending them. The thing is, with your shadow defending, the reason that it's not working so well right now for you is because you're faking too early that it gives too much room for them.
Well, I'm
So,
faking.
yeah.
I'm not trying to do anything but buy you time to finally get behind me.
Right, which I don't want you to do in that moment.
So
Because-
yeah,
What I would prefer is that if you take the shadow, like if you take the immediate fake to throw away, the idea is that if they throw it away, they cannot make it faster than you. And if they don't throw it away, you can always gauge in back on them without ever having to give room.
yeah,
And so that's what I'm preparing off of you for. But if you give them more breathing room to give me time, quote unquote, that actually makes it really hard for me to be ready off of you. Because it means you're always going to get a bad 50, so you always concede. Even though I'm fully not expecting you to concede at all, because you cannot lose if you take the ball from them and they don't have the ability to get back on it by the time it happens.
Then
The
at that,
thing is, go ahead.
the thing at that point, I'm no longer playing for you, and I'm
Yeah, I know.
ignoring that
I don't
you're
want
on
you-
the field.
Right. I'll
And
be
that
ready
I-
for you.
That's the thing, is I don't like that because that's slowing everything down.
What do you mean?
Because if the way you're trying to position is let my teammate always win the 1v1 on defense, but the issue is a lot of times the way you play offense puts me in a horrible spot to begin with.
But I
with
know
this
how much
method.
power you can get off of that if you cut the space properly, if that makes sense. So like, that's what I'm looking for. I just think that, honestly, watching a lot of your 1v1 moments, I don't think you're fast enough in those moments. In
Well,
general,
that's-
like if I, yeah,
Well,
but
that's because I'm not expecting to be in a 1v1. I'm expecting you to still be chasing it. And so I'm like, oh, I gotta wait for him to force this for me. Oh, snap, I'm in a 1v1.
right. And I think that might just be a confusing moment in general.
Yeah. Like,
I
and
don't think that's necessarily flawed. I think that's just not catching it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of it is you leaving, and that's like, I'm not expecting you to leave.
Right. And the reason that I leave is because you get a full straight clear behind them, is the idea. Right. Or the idea that if you're playing in the corner, the idea is like, if you're not playing in the corner, right, I won't leave if you don't delay it to the corner, or like if you delay it to the corner. The real problem is, well, let me rephrase this, because I will leave if you delay it to the corner, not intentionally. But the idea is like, you shouldn't be delaying it to the corner to then buy time for me to get back, because the reason that I ever go in front of you is because I know that if you rush them, you ruin them every time. They can't even win the 50 because I know you can overpower their strength no matter what they have.
Yeah.
Because they're already getting like right next to each other. They're slowing to a halt. And that's where you can actually overpower them. So I don't know. I'm sure you know this. If any opponent has the ball slowly, you can always dive into them. There will never
Yeah.
be a time that you can't, because you can always overpower them, which is where those huge clears come from off the 50 plays.
Yeah.
which is also why, like, in those moments where I go ahead of you, it's because they're both next to each other. I know you can actually outplay them on the speed, which means that no matter what happens from them, I am literally in the position of where you can send it with the power and always ahead. The idea is that the 2v1 doesn't really exist because they can't be faster than you. But if you slow it down to buy time, they can always be faster than you.
Well, yeah, and that's where I say, like, this would work in comms. This doesn't work solo queue. I hope my teammate realizes that he can absolutely dive on this if he's going for it full speed while I go and try and make another play versus why did he stop a solo play?
I think it works in comms in the idea that if you're not sure of it. I think if you are sure of it, of the physical moment, because like that's what, like every time I've had the opportunity, I do. I hardly, like, there's not really that many times where I need you to calm anything to me because I know I can get the beat on them every time, right? And the idea is that, like I said, every time that I go ahead of you, that's literally because you're also supposed to know this without having comms. But because you're relying on the potential for comms, that's where it throws it off.
Yeah, a lot of it is, there's a lot of times it's better in general for you to just stay on the ball and force it for me. And that's where, like, that's where
I think in doing those moments, so it's literally a free net, though. Because I'm looking for where you have the beat every time. And every time you get that clang, like, I'm always playing to it immediately. And because they're both in the same area stacked, right? The idea is that I'm playing outside of their box entirely, that if you get that fast play that you are absolutely supposed to get, right? There will never be a time they can ever win against us on that because they can't be fast enough physically. The idea is if you slow down your momentum to a halt, you're screwed.
Yeah.
And
I think
saying that that's comms is where I think... Yeah, go ahead.
I'm saying for me, because I would never teach anyone to do this in solo queue or in twos in general.
Yeah.
Those moments are not things that, like, I'm looking for. And so that's what I'm saying. You would have to calm it out for me to be, oh, this is my ball, I need to be diving.
Okay.
Because those are
I do think it would also help if you were
look
sharing
for.
screen, because we could actually, like, really click into that.
No,
But unfortunately,
I get what you're saying. It's just
Yeah.
in those moments, because my mind is you're on the ball. I need to
Right,
be
so it
ready.
causes natural hesitation, yes.
Yeah, because that's where it's like I'm not looking to do that ever.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I've left the ball. Like, it's so clear if he dives on this.
Yep.
And I'm like, cool, what's he doing this play? Oh, he's leaving? Why is he leaving? Okay, now I got to slow down. Now I got to... That's
and so that's where that hesitation comes in, yeah.
Yeah, and so
That
that's
makes
where
sense.
I say it makes sense for comms. It doesn't make sense for solo queue no comm twos.
Okay, I agree to that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
The idea is, in order for me to play this properly around you, I actually have to play it like I don't have a teammate, in a way. Because I need to make it where, like, I'm coordinating off of you as if you know the thing. I'm not gonna lie, I thought you knew something similar to it, which is why I thought it was okay to do that. So I do think that's where, like, the thought process goes wrong on my end.
Yeah, and that's where it's like it makes sense in comms where you can call this stuff off, especially like
because
as
if
the
you're not
pace of the
familiar,
game-
then I can make you familiar to go. Right.
Well, no, it's that I'm not looking for those opportunities. And
Oh, that I'm leaving. Right.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
for like shadow offense and stuff to work,
Yeah.
you can't just leave the ball without it being unchallengeable, like it directly in my possession. Or
Right,
like
and I think that
open
was the thing. It
space.
was kind of unchallengeable by the opponent. See, the idea is that you could literally be at 100% speed faster than they could. But the idea is if you don't know I get out, there you go. We're on an agreement, I think. I just think that, okay, so at that point then, here's the thing. You're going to expect me to be there in some certain moments, but because I'm expecting you to make those, like, reliance plays at certain times,
Yeah.
instead of that, I'll just play, like, solo queue off of it in that moment. Like, I'm just going to play it like we're not teammates, but I'm still ready off of you on everything, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's going to be weird to you because you're going to have moments where you're like, why is he leaving that, all that kind of stuff, right? But honestly, to me, this feels damn near optimal if done right, especially given that I can almost never lose even on my own because of that. If that makes sense. That's
Yeah.
why like my first game went exactly like that. My first game played off of you in that way, and it was almost illusory stretch, I imagine.
Nah, because
Okay, so you notice I wasn't staying wide all the time, but
Yeah,
I also
like-
wasn't staying stacked.
Yeah, stretch and
Okay,
stacked are
cool.
like, you use them in twos, but it's just the terms don't really translate as far as like systems and stuff goes.
Okay, gotcha.
But I
Okay.
know, I know.
So
at least what
it's
you
my own
mean.
thing. Like I said, it's
Yeah.
literally just something that I know is damn near optimal and is in my view.
Yeah, it's
Right.
just with shadow offense, I'm never.
Yeah, I'm
looking
not even
for
thinking
someone
shadow offense.
Yeah. And that's
absolutely.
why I say like shadow offense is for like solo queue, everybody solos. What you're talking about is optimized, finding that 20%
Immediate entries. Yeah.
Yeah, finding that 20% that shadow offense doesn't cover
Yeah.
and being like, "Oh, in these moments we should do this." And in that case, you're like, "Oh, wait."
Yeah, and I think I'm good at teaching it. I just have never actually like taught you, if that makes sense on that. Like just
No,
the
like
idea of actually getting that down.
Nah, like I get that. It's just it's not something I would ever look for in twos because that requires like communication and trust that we're going for the same thing.
Oh
which
yeah,
is
yeah,
something
It
that-
requires the optimal skill of both sides. Like it requires both of you to be at the peak of your abilities.
No, it requires you to be on the same page. And that's
Yeah,
why
that
I say
too.
it's a bad idea outside of comms. Because
Unless
there's
can
a
you
lot of
actually
times
still? Yeah, go ahead.
because a lot of times like it's like, "Oh, I'm expecting you to go for a shot." And so
Uh-huh.
it's like, "Oh, and then you don't take the shot." And I'm like, "Oh, I had an open net if you took the shot because then I could have dunked the guy." Or I'm going for a
Oh,
bump
absolutely.
here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you solo play it super slow and the other guy dunks you. And so it's like those are the moments that you're talking about.
I think so.
And
So in
that's-
doing that, right?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So here's the thing, because you're still putting it to expectation to a framework, as opposed to
no.
like seeing how I develop it.
What do you mean?
So you're expecting me to have a conclusion off the play. You're saying, "Oh, he's going to send it," right?
Well, no, like that has to exist for what you're talking about. Because you're like, "Oh, he's going to challenge this and he's got this beat and he's going to dunk them and it's going to go across."
Oh,
and
you're
then I'm
saying
gonna put-
like that is literally the option that I had, kind of thing.
yeah, it's like
Gotcha.
you have
and
to
it's like, and I opted for something lesser.
yeah.
Yeah,
And so-
100%. The only reason that really happens though is
Mm-hmm.
because things are bogged down on confusion. And so yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
and
Definitely
that's-
comms in that moment. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
that's-
do think though. Sorry, go ahead.
That's where it's like there's the theoretically possible,
Yeah.
and then there's when you
yeah.
introduce the human element where you gotta
Yeah.
have comms if you want to do what you're doing reliably.
Yeah. I also think if I teach it itself, I can actually teach how to read it immediately with more characteristics than what I've given. So I do think I do have slightly the ability to get someone on the same page regardless of comms because I've done it before. And it works really well.
Well, the thing is still you do eventually rely on people making the same decision. It's like there's a lot of times in those situations where either person can go for the bump and either person can go for the shot. And that's why you need comms for this to be efficient, like you're talking about. Because there are options in what you're talking about where there's 5 or 6 right answers. And you both have to pick the right one or you're getting scored on.
Yeah, that's fair.
And that's
Yeah.
what was happening a lot. And that's why outside of comms, I say
See, I think of it as like acting on the first decision and not acting on anything after.
the issue is there are still 5 decisions that need to be made, or 5 choices, and you have to choose one of them. And your teammate has to choose that same one. So you have a 20% chance of scoring
Gotcha.
and 80% chance of you guys getting scored on or being put in a bad position.
Miscommunication. 80% chance for miscommunication.
Yeah. And so
Okay.
that's why I say what you're saying requires comms to be efficient.
Right. Okay.
But
so
if
yeah,
you're not in comms, shadow offense and soloing make the most
Oh
sense.
yeah, no, I agree. That's the
Yeah.
part I fucked up on. I'm
Yeah.
saying like if I actually acted like I was solo queuing off of you and just didn't care about what you did, we would have never have lost.
Yeah.
And the reason simply is because no matter what you do, I know what I need to do off every moment.
Yeah.
Because of that system though. Not in any other way. The idea is like I go wide naturally and everything is covered no matter what.
Yeah.
It's the idea is like if I try to coordinate off of you like you also know the system, then it's gonna fuck you.
Yeah, and that's the difference between like this is how you should solo queue versus here is
Right.
a 2 system and
Yeah.
which we're going to take these risks
Yeah.
and
Now, like I
that's why
said
it
though,
says
there
required
is still a way
comms.
to do it properly without
no,
having
there's
comms.
Not. No, there's not. There's not.
Are you
'Cause
sure?
100%. 100% sure. Because
Okay.
it all goes back to there are 5, like in all these scenarios, there are 5 different things
Yeah.
that each person could choose from that is a right answer, and you have to choose the right answer
Interesting.
together.
Okay.
And that's
You and I
why-
might have a different perspective on that thought process.
Well, the thing is that if you do that, somebody has to wait, and then therefore somebody is slow, and then, or
Yeah,
then as
I
soon
would
as
like to
somebody's
talk about
slow,
that.
then-
I would like to talk about that off stream sometime.
yeah,
Because I do actually kind of want to give my 2 cents on that.
yeah.
I do have a bit of disagreement.
That's where the idea of chemistry comes from people. Is like, oh, you guys see this play, and that's what you guys like to do.
See, I'm
And-
still kind of in disagreement on that, but I
Yeah.
do want to talk about it later.
Yeah,
Because I think it's not really... it's more about physics than it is about anything else, choice.
I would disagree.
Yeah, I don't know if we've necessarily fully talked about it, obviously.
Yeah.
But I do want to actually still go over it.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting. All right, so I'll just go ahead and play it like a solo queue with that and just kind of keep doing my thing. Because there are moments, like, I can't get the power off stacked unless I play Dominus, and you're not getting me to play Dominus.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm talking about like even there was a lot of situations where I got you the free ball and
Yeah.
like I'm in wide open space and like
Yeah.
you turn back, catch it, and try and solo play it out, and it's like, dude, we had an open net if you just
Yeah,
jumped and
I
hit it
definitely
forward.
think that's just from getting thrown off in certain other areas. So
Yeah.
that's just me not solo queuing.
Yeah.
I know that sounds weird, but if I solo queue, I'll still get you the things you need because
Yeah.
that's what was happening before. The
Yeah.
idea is the second that I tried coordinating with you as if I was on the same page in certain moments, even though it's like you expect me to be on the same page, like it's this weird trade-off, right?
Yeah.
It's like there's this thing where you expect me to be on the same page as you
Mm-hmm.
because of the way the system breaks down, right? At the same time, because the strength variations are different, it's hard for me to be on the same page as you. If that makes sense. Like the
Nah, a
way
lot
your
of-
dominus plays off, and I can't tell if you're getting the hit that you're like able to get, or better yet, I can't tell what you're able to get with the dominus because I don't watch it that much.
Yeah.
And so like it's hard for me to gauge how hard you're actually going to hit it, or if you're even going to get that kind of hit, as opposed to sometimes, because you will sometimes not cross it.
Yeah.
And like you hit it weaker than you're supposed to, and then it's like this weird inconsistency of like you
Well, a
not being
lot
as
of- I can
mechanical as
tell
you
you-
want to be.
Nah, 80% of the time I'm
Yeah.
doing those touches, it's because I don't see you in the good spot, and I'm like, I need to now not hit
But
this
see,
hard
I've
and
tried
try and
purposely
buy
doing
times.
that. Yeah, but I've tried purposely being in that spot across from you, perfectly ready for your huge hit, and then like it just goes weak over and over. Like it's hard for me to
It's
justify
because
doing that.
It's because you're so wide and you're stopped and you're at the same like depth of
Oh,
field
because
as
I'm
me.
stopped. That makes sense. Yeah.
Like it's like
That makes
okay,
sense.
cool. I
Right.
go up for the pass and you're like, oh, you're stopped. Okay, now I need to bail out on
Yeah.
the pass because you're stopped and you're so far wide that if I
Yeah.
bang this to where it could have been, you're
Yeah.
gonna get dusted to it.
No, I agree. The off-ball momentum thing, the
Yeah.
always being 100% speed off-ball. Yeah.
Yeah.
That part was the part I was kind of forgetting out of, not gonna lie. But it
Yeah.
was just this weird thing because it was like not adding up altogether.
Yeah.
So, no, I'll definitely get that down because I know how to do that. For
Yeah.
whatever reason, I just forgot to do that. The idea that if you're not on time, you're always moving. And
Yep.
if you're not on time, it doesn't matter because you're always going to get out fast enough that you can go back in quicker.
Yeah.
Because the idea is that you're getting space to, or you're creating space to close in on space that is on time that exists.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm on the same page there, definitely.
Yeah.
I think it was just weird because I was also thinking like, thing is, I think I might have adopted that particular part from ones because in ones, if you try and do those loops too much, you're actually going to give too much room for someone who can buy time effectively off their single mechanic. Because if they do like flip resets or whatever, right? Then the idea is that you're not really going to be able to get those loops if they take it to their back end wall and now have all this space against you.
Okay, so here's the thing you're missing.
Yeah.
Is if you're playing Rocket League perfectly, the better player is going to win the match. And so if they're just going to be better than you, then they deserve the win.
Yeah, I'm a little confused by what you mean on that.
Like if somebody is just tremendously better that I can't do what I'm supposed to do,
Yeah.
then they deserve to win the match.
Oh, I agree, but I also think giving them space is going to give them the predecessor to that.
The thing is that's why you leaving like threw me off a lot of times. And like that's why you think
Yeah.
I'm giving them so much space. Is I'm expecting you to be still on that or like in another
Yeah, and I think that comes down because I do think there are individual things that you are still lacking.
Oh yeah.
And I
Like,
think
there's still
because
some
of that,
mechanics.
I think because of that, for whatever reason, I'm still positioning as if you have that anyway, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Like, I think a lot of it is you see something and you're like, oh, he could definitely dust them to this and all that, so I'm going to leave this
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah,
But it's
which
such a small window,
Yeah.
and it's not a window that I would immediately get a goal off of, that I'm like, okay, cool. If I'm not getting an
Yeah.
immediate goal off of this, I'm not supposed to be diving for it.
Right. And maybe that just comes down to, like, I've never expressed to you truly how I feel about those moments.
Yeah.
So I do kind of want to get on the same page a little bit about that sometime, but
Yeah.
obviously not on stream.
Yeah.
Because I do think there are certain reads that can be made that are like inevitable if done right.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, like in order for it to be done right, you have to see what the precursors are, and you have to see, like, I want to show you the lens that I look through basically sometime.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I've ever shown you the lens that I look through more than just find out what lens you look through.
Yeah.
And I think in doing so, we literally can't be on the same page,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to talk sometime.
Yeah.
However, I am going to get some mowing done because I have looked over that for way too long, and get some cooking.
Nice.
Yeah. I will see you later.
Yeah. Have a good one, dude.
Yep, thank you for the talk. Later.
Peace. All right. Well, we are going to go look for somebody to raid now. Go. Mm. Yeah, produce. Screen manager. All right.